guys, I'm Marie.
Welcome to our channel, Matt and Marie Review It.
You didn't even introduce yourself.
Well, obviously I'm Matt. Start over.
Alright. Hi guys, I'm Marie,
And I'm Matt.
and welcome to our channel.
Matt and Marie Review It. Today we're reviewing our sleep number bed. We're going to tell you what we like about it and what we don't like about it, and why we think you should get it and why maybe you shouldn't get it.
So, we purchased the sleep number bed. It is a king size bed. It is not the adjustable base. This is just a basic base. And we purchased the C4 mattress. So,
And we've had it for, what would you say, 2 months?
since January of 22nd of this year, 2022.
And we did go into the store and tried out a few different ones before we settled on this one.
We decided to get a new mattress and a new bed because it is bigger than what we had. We needed the space, so we went into the store and tried out some beds. Okay, so what do you want to talk about first? The delivery date, of course, was 6 weeks from when we went into the store. So they came in and set up the bed, which was pretty fast. And we set up the app and everything. And of course we tried out what sleep number we wanted and we preferred.
Which, by the way, I'm a 45 to a 50.
And I am a 35 to a 40.
And one thing I do like about the sleep number bed is it doesn't wear out like a traditional mattress where the springs kind of get worn in and worn out and, you know, less firm or less like when you first bought it. And the sleep number doesn't seem to do that from what I've heard.
What I like about it is I don't feel him get out of bed or toss and turn at night. So I don't get woken up by him.
Apparently that's a big problem for her.
Yes. That is one big problem. So what are the pros? What do you think are the pros and cons for you with this bed compared to a regular standard foam mattress?
I would say one of the pros is that you can adjust the firmness and softness for the lifetime of the bed. Say one day you want it nice and squishy and soft, you can make it like that, you know, put it like on 20 or 25. And then other days you might want it extra firm, so you can go to 50 or 60, which is what I do sometimes.
Now, on the app, it will tell you try the bed out. Try your preferred setting for 5 to 7 days before adjusting it. But I really didn't follow it personally. I was trying out what was comfortable because I am a side sleeper. So I'm trying to make, you know, the most comfortable feeling or position that way I don't wake up with a sore shoulder or a stiff neck, or in worst cases a headache.
Right, and I would say since we've had the bed, that I've been pretty comfortable sleeping through the night and no back pain.
Since we got the bed, he hasn't waken me up in the middle of the night because he wanted something to drink, or he just woke up.
Right. All right, so what would you say are some of the cons?
The cons of this bed. It's high, for sure. It's too high for me. because I am 5'6". I'm used to having a bed that's a little bit lower. What else is the con for me? Sometimes if you don't get the number right for that night or for that week, you do end up waking up with a stiff neck or your shoulders hurting or at times a lower back pain. So it takes a while to get the perfect number setting, but you gotta play around with it for probably I played around with it for close to a month just to get the perfect number for me. What do you think are the cons of this bed?
I would say the only con that I have is the price. It is very expensive compared to a traditional box spring and spring mattress, which is typically for a good one, king size, it's going to be, in the neighborhood of 1,000 to maybe 1,500, depending on what brand you get.
And what type of mattress? If you want a memory foam or the box spring, that also is the thing.
Right.
What I do like about it though is it does have the app and it measures all your biometrics, your circadian rhythm, your heart rate. If you toss and turn at night, if you've had a restful sleep, it will tell you all of that. And sometimes if you have a pet in the bedroom with you, it will read their own circadian rhythm.
Yeah, sometimes it does get confused with our dog because he gets on and off the bed.
Yes, sometimes it'll tell me I was restless for 15 minutes during the hours of 10 o'clock in the morning to 12, which we're not home. So, yeah. What do you dislike the most about purchasing this bed?
I don't know. I guess I would have to say just the price because it was expensive. Yeah.
It is quite expensive. This was about a total, including. It does come. We had to order the mattress cover just for protection because we do have a pet in the house. With the pillow and the standard size pillow and the king size pillow, it totaled up to like $3,000. So, yeah, not your standard price for a bed, really. But
it does come with a 15-year warranty.
Yes, that is true.
And it comes with, on that 15 years, it is prorated.
Mm-hmm.
And the first year or 2 years, they cover all labor and all parts. I think it's just 1 year.
So when you purchase the bed through the store, they have this thing where you can try it out for 100 nights. And if you don't like it, you can return it, exchange it, and they will come and pick it up for you. And they'll probably charge you $250 for the pickup. And the delivery guys do dispose of the old bed that you have if you want to. Or if you don't, they'll move it to another room if you want to as well.
Yeah, we kept our old bed just to have an extra bed in the house. And how much was delivery and setup? It was $200?
It was $200, yes. Yeah.
But it's worth it just to have them set everything up. It took them like 20 minutes, right? 25 minutes.
It was, according to the app, it would take between an hour to 2 hours for setting it up, but it really took less than an hour. Brought everything up, set it up, put the base, the pump, and then the mattress on top of it. So we don't have a split bed, we have one king size bed. We didn't get the adjustable base because it was 1,000 more or something.
Yeah, it was a lot more.
Yeah, it was way more.
And a side note, so we got a king instead of a California king because California king is actually smaller in width than a regular king, and it's it's
wider.
bigger in length, and
Yeah.
we wanted more width than length.
Yeah.
Right, and we went from a queen to a king. So I think that's what 16 and a half inches wider. So
Yeah, 8 inches on each side, I believe.
yeah. So it's quite enough room for our dog. You know, our dog does sleep with us. He is part of the family, so can't exclude him.
And yeah, and because of that extra 8 to 16 inches of space, he is able to sprawl out while not bothering me or waking me up
Right.
in the middle of the night. So,
Speaking of Bubba. Bobby. Come tell us what you think about the bed.
What
Come
do you
here.
think about the bed, baby?
You like it?
This is
Bobby.
Bubba.
Sit.
He confuses.
Good boy. Look at the camera.
He confuses all the data on the Sleep Number app on my side, because he sleeps on my side more than he sleeps on his side, because his side is firmer than mine. So yes, he disrupts. If you have pets, just so you know, he does. It will disrupt your biometrics. Also the biometrics I like about it, because I do have a pacemaker, and so it keeps track of how my heart. It doesn't keep track of my pacemaker, but at least it keeps track of what my resting heart rate is when I'm asleep.
Which I do find it to be pretty accurate. You know, it's not dead on, but I mean, it is a bed. It's not like you're going to the doctor.
Yeah. Also, it is not. You won't hear the pump at all. You'll hear the pump once you first lay on the bed, because it's air responsive. So we turn that on. So pretty much when you toss or you turn to one side, it changes. So you'll be comfortable.
It changes the firmness or
The firmness,
yeah.
yes.
But I don't really hear it, me personally. I feel it maybe get softer, but I've never heard the pump one time.
Yeah, it won't. You won't feel. You won't hear it throughout the night. Really, it's just the first time when you lay on the bed. Then it'll shrink down or go to that setting, and then that's about it. It's not loud.
And another thing I'd like to point out. So my sister actually owns a Sleep Number bed, and she has had hers for 12 or 14 years. And she's only had one issue with it, and that was the pump went out after like 4 or 5 years. And they came out within a day or two and replaced it, and I think it cost them $125 or something like that. And they had already had the bed for 5 years. Where you going, Bobby? But besides that, they've never had any issues. And this being a recent purchase, I would say that this generation of bed is different than her generation that she had like 12 years ago, which obviously is a better generation. She doesn't have biometrics in her bed, and biometrics, I think, is a standard feature now in all the Sleep Number beds, because we got the C4, which is not this, it's not the lowest model, but it's like towards the bottom, It's not one of the more expensive ones. We just didn't feel the need to get a more expensive one. And also, we probably are going to get a memory foam topper just to add for comfort, because my sister actually has a memory foam topper, a cloud foam topper is what it's called, I think. I don't know if we'll get that one. I think it's like $300. Yes. But just thought I'd point that out. So, I think that concludes.
I guess that's it.
Well, thanks for watching our video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button for more reviews from Matt and Marie, and also hit the thumbs up if you did enjoy this video. Thank you very much.
We'll see you in the comment section.
Like and subscribe. See you later.
too bright.